Okay. Hey, I'm Paul Gutricht. I'm a therapist in West Los Angeles, and I have a focus on couples in high conflict, working on their communication, angry behavior management. The emotion of anger is actually okay. It's really the angry behavior that we're trying to deal with. And what I want to talk about today is something that one of the many ways it's been approached in the literature out there is through Julie and John Gottman's book Fight Right, published in 2024. It's a great book on communication. And they talk about how the things that attract us to our partners also come with differences that are going to generate conflict. In fact, in their research, 69% of the thousands of conflicts that they have categorized, they refer to as will never be resolved. 69% of all the conflicts that are in my relationship are never going to be resolved because they're based on differences between people, not the other 31% that are concrete things that we can figure out, right? So with those other 69%, we're actually left figuring out how we're going to work with these qualities and aspects of this person that I love. Okay. So started thinking about that in a recent conversation, and I came up with a little list, right? My partner might have a great eye for detail, and sometimes that'll turn into them being a little too picky. Or they can be spontaneous, which can turn into being disorganized or show up that way. They can be well organized, and that can become a little predictable, right? They can have really good taste that can then sometimes feel judgmental. They can be confident, which can sometimes seem self-centered. They can be thoughtful, which can turn into analysis paralysis, like they overthink things. All right. So it's not a situation of you can't win. It's a situation of nobody is any one of these one extremes. They're not this thing all the time, but they probably do have a predominance of one of these. So if I'm a little more spontaneous, I might be drawn to someone who is a little more organized, and that is going to create some differences. It's going to create some conflicts. It's not insurmountable. The idea is to get yourself into kind of a mid-range window of tolerance. That's what we're going for. So when you start to notice things that are annoying you over time with your partner, first of all, be grateful that it's just an annoyance, right? It's not that big a deal. And then if it starts to become more of a problem, that's when you want to work on it in communication, all right? That doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get exactly what you want, but it really increases the odds when you work on your communication. And that's what I do with a lot of couples and a lot of individuals. So have a good weekend. We're over halfway through June. I hope you're having a great month, and we'll come up with something else for next week. Thanks.